Yo, yo, yo. All right. So today is podcast episode 2. We don't have titles yet because we're still working through the kinks of things. It took me a little minute to get together the lighting situation. But I don't know. I probably could have just done like a voice only podcast. But when I watch videos on YouTube, I do like to see and I don't know. I am a visual person. I like to look at stuff and hear things. And so yeah, that pretty much is so that settles that. But anyway, it's been a while, a little bit behind schedule, kind of. I wanted to do a podcast maybe like a week or so ago, but I just been busy with a lot of stuff. Also, I did do like a series of car blogs that I probably could have made into a podcast, but I want to separate like me rambling in my car from an actual sit down structured podcast, I guess we could say. So anyway, that's now that we got that out of the way. Another thing that slowed me down was two things. I lost a lot of my photos and videos. I accidentally deleted like my main folder off my phone. Kind of bummed about that, but I'll just take new photos and record new content and new videos moving forward. A lot of it was mostly just old stuff anyway. I did get a new phone. So hopefully this quality is a little bit better than the last. I doubt it. I really don't see too much difference between, you go to the store, I go to T-Mobile and get the free stuff on T-Mobile Tuesdays. Oh, shout outs to T-Mobile. Every Tuesday they be having some nice stuff in there. They haven't had anything in a while, but usually I'll go into T-Mobile, get the free item. And we'll do a little ramble about that. But anyway, when I go in there, I usually kind of just play around with the phones while I'm wasting some time. And I usually don't see a difference. So what I did many years ago, this is when I had like the Galaxy 5. I ended up paying it off, and then I just kept it until I'm not going to upgrade a phone every year, because I used to do that, like just upgrade the phone and pay whatever money. It was like leasing a phone almost, which I really didn't care to do. So I used to do that, but now I don't anymore. So what I did was I paid off the 5, and then I think I bought the 6. I actually bought the 6, the Galaxy 6 at one point. And then I think I paid it off, but I wanted to redo something. And then I end up giving that phone to my mom or something. I don't know if she probably don't have it anymore. But anyway, what would happen was I would just keep the phone long enough, or probably too long, to the point where it would actually just break or just go out on me. And then I would just, file my insurance claim, because I'm paying insurance on this phone. It's like, hey, this phone is glitching, it's not working. I need a claim. And then I was perfectly fine with them just sending me my regular phone back. However, they never kept it in stock anymore, because they're always upgrading, always updating inventory. So they just gave me the next lowest upgrade. So at that time, I had problems with the 7. Then they gave me the 8. And I was like, oh, they gave me the 8. They upgraded me. And my phone is still paid off. I don't have to pay a payment. So that's what I've been doing for the year. So now I am on the Galaxy. Actually, I won't tell you guys what phone I have now. If you guys want to guess what phone I have based off the quality, we can do that. If not, then I think that's kind of case in point if we can't tell what phone I have. But anyway, that's just my thing. Oh, signed it up. Also, I logged out by accident. I got to remember to keep this, going. How do I type? Okay, so I got it on the TV. So anyway, so the little rant or ramble that I had about T-Mobile Tuesday is, a lot of times we go into T-Mobile Tuesday, I go there for the free item. And I feel like the people that work there, shout outs to you guys. You guys are handing out free items all the time. For the most part, most of you people are just, all right, yeah, they know, it's like, your store opens at, let's say the store opens at 8 o'clock. At 7:59, you see people lined up outside, not lined up, but you'll see like 3 people walking up to the door, ready to be let in. We coming for the free item, just, scan it. But sometimes they'll actually sit down. Hey, what are you here for? I'm here for the free item. All right, cool. Sit down. Agent will be with you shortly. You sit down, you got to wait or whatever. Then you look at the other phones, and then they'll kind of, ask for your information, put it in, then they'll tell me, oh, you're eligible for upgrade. Yeah, I know that. I've been eligible for upgrades for years. I don't upgrade. Just, give me a free item. So shout outs to the people that just, I walk in, I can just show the thing, hit redeem, and they just hand me an item. Shout outs to those people, because we all know what we're here for. Let me get in and out. I've been to some T-Mobile places where it's like a line of people all trying to get like a free scarf. And we got to wait because the person is insisting on, all right, let me type in your name. Okay, so you're up to date on everything, blah, blah. You're eligible for this, blah, blah. Like, they're trying to make a sale. And I get it. If you're commission based, I get it. But you got to know them. You got to know, like, most of us are just here for the free stuff. We in and out. People all double parked and everything. People got doors still open, cars are still running. We just in and out. This ain't a whole sit down day. Like, Tuesday should just be reserved for, I want free stuff on Tuesday. But anyway, I can't tell. I'm not gonna tell people how to do their job. I'm just giving you a little insight as a customer. So when we do seem a little bit cranky that you're asking us all those questions, that's why. Because I just want my free scarf or my free hat, a free T-shirt or that. So anyway, but shout outs to insurance for always coming through on the side with getting me my new phone and everything. So anyway, that's just a quick little update. I've also been busy, fake busy, because I'm playing the God of War Ragnarok. That game is amazing. I love that game. I love the first one so much. Actually, God of War series, I love all of them. I've played all of them. I've played all the God of Wars at least 3 times minimum. Just the storyline, and I do my best. Actually, I have 100%. It got every single thing possible. God of War is like one of my favorite games. The last one of last year, I played that maybe like 8 times or so. If I have like, and I took that as kind of like a mini vacation. Like, hey, you know what? I got a little mini vacation. It's COVID time. We can't really go anywhere. So I'm just going to spend a nice few days or weekend and play God of War. And that's what I would do. And that was fun for me. I won't actually get into a deep review now, because that's a whole other topic or blog. But I will say that it's actually very, very refreshing, very good. It's a cool game all around. It's definitely going to get Game of the Year. I also wonder, like, if you're another game company, why would you, like, if you make a game during the year that God of War is being released, like, you should already know, like, your game's not gonna, you're not gonna win Game of the Year the same year God of War gets released. It's kind of like just like a given. So yeah, if I was a gaming company, I would kind of market around that. Like, you're not beating God of War. Also, it just goes to show PlayStation. I'm Team PlayStation. I know there's a lot of Xbox people out there, but PlayStation is where it's at for games. The PlayStation's exclusives just kind of speak for themselves. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, the Spider-Man, God of War, the Ghost of Tsushima. Like, PlayStation exclusives are like always in the top games. Now that's just me. I play games mostly for like the story, the experience, the immersiveness of it. I even like the story games where like you got to make decisions. It's like a horror story. There's several video games like that I absolutely love. So, but yeah, PlayStation have. Now there are some people that just play Madden and 2K all year, every day, and Call of Duty. I'm a little bit of a Call of Duty person too, but I kind of dip in and out with Call of Duty. I'll have to play a Call of Duty every other year or every other 2 years. It gets really repetitive, and there's always something that I like about one Call of Duty that they do very differently in the next Call of Duty that I don't like. Like most recently, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, and they took away hardcore mode. I don't know if they added it back yet, but I haven't played it since the first opening. It's probably a waste of money. I probably should see somebody about that. But so yeah, that's that part. But anyway, so Christmas is coming up. I know last time I did this podcast, I talked a little bit about Thanksgiving. So Christmas is coming up. I'm liking the vibes of my close friends and family. We're all in this "don't buy me nothing" vibe, which we've been like that for a year, which I kind of understand. As you get older, you kind of buy everything you want to. I actually picked this up from my dad growing up. He was like, "Yeah, don't worry about me. Don't buy me nothing." You know, once you get to a certain age, at least for me, like everything that I want, that I pretty much get it on my own or I buy it. And it also just takes off that pressure. Like if somebody buys me something, now I kind of feel like, okay, now I owe this person a gift, or man, this person was thinking about me they bought me something and I didn't, I may love them and care for them, but I didn't think to buy them anything. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I also feel that Christmas is more so for kids. So, to my cousin that has some nice kids, I was buy his kids something. I'm buy his kids some toys. He specifically told us to not buy his kids any more toys. I'm getting them toys anyway. They just gonna have some toys. I'm gonna get them that 1,000-piece Lego set, so and a box of glitter. That's what's coming. Hey cousin, if you watching this, you're getting he know who he is too. He's getting a box of glitter and a big bag of Legos. We'll figure. Yeah, there we go. But no, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna do that to him. But I do think Christmas is for the kids. So I'll buy some kids some stuff. But grown adults, it's kind of hard. Every year I do get the socks. I do appreciate the socks though. And I've actually said before, like if you don't give me some, I will take socks or a bag of charcoal, which is kind of funny because growing up they say if you're bad, Santa will give you charcoal. Now that I got older, I do a lot of grilling. For those that don't know, I also have another channel, Vic Cook, where I do most of my grilling and prep work, and I'm grilling all the time. I will grill anything. I will grill any type of animal, any meat. It will go on the grill. Any new recipe, it will go on the grill. I've done everything from, briskets to seafood boils to even pizzas on the grill. So but I'm always buying charcoal. So if anybody want to give me some, you can give me some charcoal, and that'll be that, or just stuff that I use. I don't want any colognes or any cologne samples, no smell goods, because I got my own set of smell goods that I do like, that I do enjoy. And I don't want nobody buying me no smell goods. Like I don't want. I'm not gonna. My cologne's a little bit pricey, on the pricier side. Not too pricey. I don't do the $400 bottles. I think the most I'll do like $100 cologne. Maybe a 60-75 bottle of cologne. The most I actually spent for cologne was like $200, but that was like a must have. So for Christmas, I'm liking the era of the don't buy me nothing. I like that. And for a while, me and my family, like, we would usually just trade a bottle of whiskey or something like that, which is cool, just for but I mean, we've done that so many times. It's kind of like, but we do it all the time anyway. Like anytime we have a get together, we trade. So it's not so much a Christmas thing. It's more so like, oh, hey, we finna link up, we finna meet, we finna do an event. All right, we'll trade a bottle of whiskey like that. And we've done that so many times. It's like we can't really surprise each other anymore. It's like, hey, I got this. Have you had it? Oh yeah, I had it. Oh, I got this. You had it? Yeah, I had it. All right, well, here you go anyway. And most of the time we end up opening them both and sipping from them anyway. So that's that. Now at work, a lot of places they have grab bags and stuff. Now, I do like grab bags because that's just one gift you got to buy, one person you got to worry about. And what I love the most about grab bags is usually there's like a dollar limit, which is great. Now, the lazy way, where I used to do way back when there was a grab bag, I would just get away with just put a gas card. Everybody needs gas, so whatever the limit was, I'll go $5 or $10 over the limit because it is to make up for the laziness of the gift. Like let's say the limit was like $50. All right, well, hey, here's a $60 gift card for gas. You know, I went over the limit, but it is a lazy gift, no thought put into it, whatever. Most people would appreciate that. I know I would definitely appreciate something like that. So, but I do want to break down a little bit of grab bag etiquette. Grab bag etiquette. If you do sign up for a grab bag, make sure that you actually bring the grab bag gift on time, because it sucks. And I've been this happened in high school. I want to say it was a grab bag, and I kind of been scarred for a minute, but now I'll do a grab bag again. But it kind of sucks. Like if a grab bag, every one person has one job to bring one gift for one person, and somehow there's always a person that really didn't get it together, and they didn't have it. So, and then now you're just sitting there without a gift, and that kind of feels kind of crappy. So yeah, I mean, I would say just don't sign up for the grab bag if you don't really want to partake in it, or just make sure you have your gift on time. Best case thing you could do is just keep some cash in your pocket around Christmas. That way, if you just pop up and you're like, oh man, I forgot about this grab bag. Oh, you can go into that wallet. Hey, happy Christmas. There you go. And I think most people be excited for that. Oh, I think men more so are like that. I think women do like the whole putting the gift together, opening up something as a surprise, take you on a journey of taking out the tin foil and removing the package, and what is it, like, oh, you got me this because I told you that one time I like coffee, and here's a personalized mug, with my picture on it. So I get that little thing. I can get that part of it. So, but yeah, Christmas time. I know a lot of people do wish for like a white Christmas. They want the snow on the ground and all that. I don't like snow. If I could have my way, it would snow. Maybe if I had my way, it wouldn't snow at all. Maybe some light snow just for the look of it, I guess, because it does kind of look nice when the lawn's covered in snow. But we only want 2 inches of snow. Nothing that we got to shovel. Once what I noticed? The people that like snow are the people that don't shovel it. I've noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed that. So a lot of people wishing for this white Christmas. I want it to snow. I'm excited for snow days. These are the people that don't shovel. Because I remember as a kid, growing up, I used to love snow days. You don't get to go to, you get to stay home from school. Some places you get a day off work. And then you can go out there, throw snow around, have snowball fights, dress up in all these warm clothes and fall on the ground and roll around, and you won't get hurt. So that seems fun and all that. And also it does look nice, like a nice little, you look out, it's all white, everything's brighter. It is a nice different change of scenery. However, this was back when I wasn't shoveling. Once I got old enough to where I was expected to shovel snow at my parents' house, I didn't like the snow anymore. Especially when it snows all day, then now you're in a dilemma. So if it snows all day, you're in a dilemma. So now you gotta figure, okay, do I just wait till it finished snowing, then I just shovel it all at one point? Or do I get out there every other hour or two and shovel a little bit? That way it's easier. I'm going to tell you one thing. Both ways suck. It's kind of like, all right, I'm inside, outside. I'm going to shovel these 2 to 3 inches and then get back in the house. Then I'm going to come back out here and do it again. Then go back in the house and come out and do it again. And then get back in the house. That's a pain. But what's also a pain is when you got like a nice 1.5 feet of snow that you got to shovel out now, and now you're outside. To me, you're gonna be outside for about the same amount of time. So, with me personally, I'd rather break it up. I'd rather be out there, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, get it done, get back in the house, get out there again another 30, 40 minutes, get back in the house. I do not want to be out there 2.5, 3 hours cleaning up all the snow. Yeah. Yeah, that. And kids these days don't be shoveling snow for the cheap like I used to when I was a kid. I remember I was a kid. I used to go door to door, $10-15 for a snow shoveling service, and that was pretty cool. But now these kids want $80. Which I get it, inflation and work, but actually, kids don't do that, but the ones that do be wanting $80 and all that stuff. It's like, that's rough work. That's a lot of money. I'd rather do it myself, which I do, and it also keeps you active and healthy. I say healthy as I'm drinking this, but it definitely keeps you in a state of fitness. Normally, I got a phone call. I'm going to have to deny that. It keeps you in a state of fitness and everything because you're constantly working and moving your body. Especially in the summer, you do the grass cutting. In the winter, you go to the snow shoveling, and that keeps you steps. If you got your Fitbit or whatever thing you got, keeps you healthy in that regard. All right, so it's been 20. All right, we'll go a little bit. So another topic so now that it is going to be cold outside, make sure you get a coat, depending on where you are. I've been seeing some memes or some jokes. We've been joking about this for years about people in the 2 hoodies. 2 hoodies is not going to cut it. You got to get a full coat or a jacket. Me personally, right now, I do like a nice sweater cardigan that's really thick. That kind of gets me to places, but mostly I'm in my car. I'm out and I'm in the store or whatever, or running errands, whatever I got to do. But you definitely want to get you a coat or jacket. Get a coat or jacket that's in the region that you live in. Obviously, there are a lot of people that move. People are moving across states all the time, or they're doing some traveling. They'll try to bring whatever jacket or coat to a different. No, you need as a Chicago born and raised individual. Yeah, if you come into Chicago, you need your coat from Chicago. Anything else ain't gonna cut it. The 2 hoodie crew, y'all power through it, but I'm letting you know right now, the 2 hoodies is not. It ain't cutting it. It's not cutting it. Get your jacket. Get your nice thick jacket. The 2 hoodies ain't gonna be it for too much longer. So yeah, that's that. So now these are some other topics on my timeline that I've seen that I do want to get into. I probably should pause. Well, I will keep it going. So the topic was actually, we'll pause this for a second. All right, so this topic I've seen on my Facebook, and it was just weird. We're at the point now where people just kind of just say anything for shock value, just for attention, and some people do that long enough to where they just do it, and then once they get that negative feedback, they go to that, everything isn't serious, or we can't joke anymore, blah, blah. I always went by the principle of, if you have to explain what you're saying is a joke, then it probably isn't a good joke. I love comedy shows. I love watching comedy. I have never once had a comedian or heard professionals of their craft explain to me what they were doing was what they were doing. It's kind of like I understood what you're doing. You don't go to a restaurant and a chef comes out from back and say, hey, just so you know that this food was cooked here. Like you kind of look kind of weird, like what? Like that doesn't make no sense. Or so if you have to explain it's a joke, then it's probably a bad joke, or you probably joke too much and you're terrible at it. And people, I don't know. Well, if you got to explain it as a joke, then it's not. But anyway, so I would say just be kind of cautious of these people, because all they're doing is looking for attention or reactions and stuff. And I don't know why that's like the cool thing to do now, is just to just babble off something. And now some of these people are really delusional. They might believe it. So I don't know. But anyway, the topic that was at hand was somebody put a tweet. Maybe in the future I'll figure out how to put stuff in like a box over here so we can see it as I'm going on. But it was a tweet that pretty much said men want natural women because it reminds them of kids. Or men prefer natural women because it reminds them of kids. Trying to hint that men who like natural women in some sort of pedophilia type of deal. And on top of that, I've also heard that, or I've also seen people kind of convince themselves to say that men that want petite women, that's also because they really like kids deep down or something like that. I don't know. We're in a weird space where like men cannot have, or a lot of men aren't allowed to express like a preference, like a genuine preference. Now, there are some men that do have preferences and they do bash like the opposite, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about just a general, you know what, I do like natural hair, or you know what, I do like a woman that have like a little I like an athletic, slim toned woman. We're getting to the point where like a man can't say that without like some sort of attack on that. Now, me and most men that I do talk to, or that are in my circle, like, yeah, we definitely prefer natural women. We like natural beauty. It's like if you take care of yourself, you're drinking your water, your skin's gonna glow. It looks nice. Makeup just kind of fades and takes away from your skin. Makeup robs your skin of that moisture, so your skin doesn't glow. It just it's like just paint. And also, you know, it just takes too much time. You know, women got to put all this makeup on, and it's like you either cute or you're not. I mean, you either beautiful or you're not. If you're gonna have to cake on a lot of makeup and look a certain way, I mean, I don't know. I guess women don't do it for us. I guess maybe they just do it for themselves. But to each his own. So if I can look at you and say, hey, you know what? I like you, or you look better when you don't have all this paint on your face. You look better just if you just take some hot water over your skin and just let your skin rock. You know, especially in the summer. Now, right now, I look a little pale because it's winter. But in the summertime, I get that nice caramel bronze. My skin is glowing, which I like that about my skin. But you could also say that, you know, like, hey, I like your natural skin. Now, if I go out painting and putting bronzer on, that might look cool too, but I don't know. But I think most men are just, we're a lot simpler, like simple stuff, you know. Hey, let's say you look like a 5 or a 6 without makeup, and makeup puts you at a 7 or 8. We'd rather just chill with the 5. I'd rather just chill with you as a 5 all day, and we could rock out like that. You know, we could be mediocre, regular, basic ugly, or slight ugly. We could all be average and be happy with that. You know, I don't need you to be, we don't need you to necessarily be that. So anyway, we just said we just prefer naturalness, especially with hair. Like, because our hair, well, I was speaking with us black folks, our black hair is like very unique and stuff. It's very unique. You could do a lot. Now, it is a lot of maintenance. It is a lot of maintenance, like getting up and trying to tame this fro here and there. Some days it be dry. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some days it be dry, which is probably dry today. It's not too dry. It probably just looks dry, but I definitely got some moisture in there. But once I start growing my own hair, I definitely appreciated more natural hair more. I could do certain styles, but I usually don't. I usually just rock it like big fro, or I put it in a ponytail, uh, just for that more cleaner look, I guess. But if a man says that he likes natural women, it's not like we got to stop that. Oh, you like this? That must mean you're a pedophile. No, 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 no. We just like natural women as they age. We say like women age like fine wine. If a man likes wine, that means he likes wine. That does not mean he secretly likes underage apple juice. Like, no, it's different. Or grape juice. Like, it's totally different. Or like if a man prefers like a slimmer petite woman, that's not because he got a pedophilia thing with kids. Like, we got to get out of that thought. Like, we got to get out of that. Now, there are some that do, but the majority ain't with that. Most women want a man that's taller or at least more stronger or bigger than them, and most men want a woman that's shorter or slimmer than them. That's just how it goes. It's not a child pedophile thing. That's weird. That's weird. Now, to those sickos that are like that, you're a weirdo, and we hope you get caught in what you're doing. But for the majority of us, we just like natural stuff. Speaking of, and this also ties into like the BBL trend. Men just like natural stuff. BBLs, it ain't natural. It looks weird. I've spoken on this before. Got a little bit of backlash on it because apparently women love BBLs, but it's just kind of weird. Like, I look at BBLs a lot like vegan food. It's fake. You're trying to imitate something that is not. And for the people that appreciate the real thing, you're an imposter. So I don't want no BBL soybean steak that you shaped into a steak, a piece of meat. Like, nah, that ain't cutting it. So yeah, BBLs are vegan food. And that's why we dislike that. Now, with vegan food, however, I don't know why vegans don't just eat soy and why vegans have to shape stuff after animal products to try to make everybody think. Like, I don't know, I don't get that. Another side of it is some vegans take pride in like tricking people. Like, they'll make, hey, these are chicken sandwiches, and then you bite into the chicken sandwiches. Okay, all right, it tastes good, because you can make anything taste good with enough talent. So you can take I can take a piece of cardboard and put that and I can take pieces of cardboard and put that in a pasta, and I guarantee you people would love it. If you got enough. But anyway, some vegans take pride in like cooking something that's vegan, then giving it to people like, hey, this is chicken sandwiches, or these are tacos, and then you eat it, it's good, and people are, oh, those were vegan, there's actually soy. And it's like, yeah, you got a point, but why would you do that? Like, why? Just tell me what it is. Because on the flip side, if I start saying, hey, this is a salad, or this is this vegan, and then and I slip in some pork or bacon bits or something like that, then all of a sudden I'm an asshole, or I'm immoral for doing that, or I'm wrong. And I get the defense argument to that is because I guess after a while, if you do go vegan for a while, you can get sick from it. You can get sick if you ingest animal products. So I can understand that. However, on the flip side of that, years ago, I went to like a tasting, sampling place, and I was eating a bunch of stuff. No problem. That was good. They had like a vegan aisle. I went down and I tried a bunch of vegan foods, and instantly I got sick, and I had to go to the bathroom and throw up. And it was like, I forgot what it was. It was some ranch. I know it was a couple of cheeses, and it was something else vegan, like a vegan rib or something. I remember eating that. And now before people go, oh, you ate that no wonder you ate a lot of food. No, I've eaten ribs and cheese and ranch in a sitting before and felt nothing. But so I've eaten that vegan food and I instantly felt sick. So more like don't trick people. Don't trick people. Just be upfront and honest. Vegan, stop masquerading your food. Just have the soybeans. You can have a plate of soybeans and tofu and lettuce and carrots. You can have a plate full of that. Vegetable medleys look really nice. You can have like a nice plate full of veggies, nice and roasted. It'll look good. You don't got to take it and blend it up. And a lot of vegan food, they add a lot of BS fillers and preservatives. But you don't have to add all that stuff together just to make it passable, I guess, or I don't know. If you just make the food in its natural state, make it look good. And we're going back to the naturalness. So, I'd rather just eat, my carrots and spinach as it is on the plate. I don't need you to mold that and fry it and try to tell me it's a chicken wing. And then I bite into it expecting a chicken wing and it tastes like a bad cabbage and old carrot type of deal. Like, we don't need that. Just be natural. So that's my point to that. So yeah, that's about that. So we're almost at the end of all my stuff. Yeah, because we don't like. That just goes back to like natural stuff and everything. So I've also been scrolling the timeline. I've been seeing like a lot of court stuff going on. I guess Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, they're back in court or something. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that allegedly Tory Lanez had shot Megan in the foot, and I think he got prosecuted for that. I'm not sure, but now there's another case, and Megan's been caught lying. And what I've noticed is that this has distracted a lot of people. Well, not distracted, but it's caused like a divide where like men are all on this side, women are all on this side, and everybody's just kind of making excuses for everybody. Now, at the first part, Tory, you can't be shooting people in the foot, for no reason, unless your life was really threatened or whatever, unless you were in a serious state of harm. But you can't just go shooting people in the foot after during mid. You do that and you get what happens. But also what's weird is that I'm seeing like oh, Megan lied about this. Megan lied about this. She lied about this, and these cases coming up. And I notice a lot of women are saying, well, so what? It don't matter. She didn't deserve to get shot, which is true. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But however, we can't just excuse and ignore like this person lying and like making up stuff, because it also puts me like, okay, if that's the case, then did he really shoot her? I don't know. I just leave it to the experts, the lawyers and stuff, because it gets kind of weird. I don't know. It's just kind of weird where like a person is caught in multiple lies, and women, well, from what I notice, a lot of women are just kind of accepting it or ignoring it, and it's like, fair is fair. Obviously, we know it's for me. I'm saying it's not wrong to say that, hey, both of these things are wrong, or both of these things are out of line. You're way out of line for this. You might be medium out of line. Like if you stole $200 from me and I stole $100 from you, we both thieves. At the end of the day, we both thieves. We both in the wrong. We don't get to say, well, he stole $100, but he stole this. But like, nah, they both some thievery going on. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Anyway, but yeah, so I think we'll end the podcast here. We don't want it to be too long. I know people got short attention spans, including myself. Because if I don't stop myself now, we will be here for another hour and a half. Well, actually, it's only been 40 minutes. Yeah, if I don't stop myself now, we'll be here for a good 2 hours. But yeah, so I'll just table some of these topics. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, I don't want to do the hit the Cash App if you want to, but hit the Cash App if you want to. So that'll be that. If you got more topics, just drop them in the comments, or if you want me to elaborate on some, we will do that. We're also in open market for a podcast guest. I think we're looking for guests. Maybe in the future we will look for a co-host. If I got a co-host in mind. That I would like, but I don't know. I definitely will be looking forward to having guests and stuff here and there, and we'll figure all that out as we go on. But I figure I'll just get the ball rolling on my podcast. The goal is for 2023 to actually, be consistent and nice with this stuff. So I'm kind of taking these last couple months of this 2022 to test the waters, test the sound mic, get the audio and visual down pack, and then we'll keep it going from there. So thank you for tuning in, and till next time.